Right.
You're good.
Good evening, Hernando County. I'm Paul Haasmeyer, Public Safety Director and Fire Chief. Also with me this evening is Chairwoman of the Board of County Commissioners, Beth Navarud, and Commissioner Jerry Campbell. We're going to provide a brief weather update and then some of the preparations we have going on in Hernando County in advance of Tropical Storm Debbie. It was just upgraded to Tropical Storm Debbie. So currently, Hernando County, we're in a tropical storm warning, storm surge warning. One of the biggest effects that we're expecting now is storm surge 3 to 5 feet with an anticipation that might go higher in the coming hours. The storm surge is definitely going to be an impact to the low-lying areas, Hernando Beach, Arapahoe. The National Weather Service is also expecting 5 to 10 inches of rain. Locally, it could be heavier. So we'll see where the rain bands line up and the exact track of the storm, which has ticked west just slightly, but that's going to allow some rapid intensification. They're predicting hurricane strength at landfall in the Panhandle. We can expect some winds, 30 to 50 tropical storm force winds, starting as soon as 8 a.m., 9 a.m. tomorrow morning, but most likely around noon or early afternoon to experience some tropical storm force winds, especially along the coast. There's obviously going to be a bigger threat for flooding, localized flooding with the storm surge coming up, and threat of tornadoes throughout the day, tomorrow, and overnight into Monday. As far as some of the local preparations that we have going on in Hernando County, there's a local state of emergency. We've issued a voluntary evacuation order that's going to begin at 7 p.m. tonight. All residents in Zone A, low-lying areas, as well as manufactured homes countywide are included. So if you know your area has a history of flooding in storm surge situations, we are encouraging you to voluntarily evacuate as soon as possible and make plans. If you're unsure about how to figure out what zone you're in, you can go to www.hernandocounty.us/EM to find your evacuation zone. Also at 7 p.m. tonight, we'll be opening a shelter at West Hernando Middle School. At 7 o'clock, again, plan to eat a meal before going to the shelter. We'll have snacks, but the first meal won't be prepared until breakfast tomorrow morning. Also, our sandbag locations are open until 7 p.m. tonight at Linda Pedersen Park, Anderson Snow Park, the access road between the gymnastics building and the park itself. Follow that service road back at Anderson Snow Park, and then Ridge Manor Community Center, 7 p.m. tonight. The sandbag locations will close. Also, sandbag locations, the same three, will be open tomorrow from 7 a.m. to noon, and then probably will be closing as the tropical storm force winds pick up. If you have any questions about the storm, evacuation zone, shelters, special needs, you can call our Public Information Center at 352-754-4083. Again, the Public Information Center, you can call in, ask questions, storm related, 352-754-4083. Also, as a notice, Pine Island Park will be closed tomorrow and will reopen after storm assessments are complete, probably sometime after sunup on Monday. So we will notify you when the park reopens. As final preparations, you should be completing around your home tonight. Those of you in a low-lying area, storm surge prone areas especially, make sure you have your plans in place, have your emergency kits ready to include water, food, medications. Plan for the potential loss of power. There's a significant amount of rainfall expected, some wind, and storm surge definitely. Notify your families, friends of what your plans are. so they're aware and can help you out if needed. Also, with the storm surge impact we can expect, if anybody has electric vehicles, electric golf carts, definitely move those to a higher ground so they're not in a flood prone area. Lastly, be sure to subscribe to our weather alerts to get updates on flood and tornado watches and warnings by visiting www.alerthernando.org. Our next press conference will be at 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. Everybody, please finish your preparations and be prepared for the storm surge. You can't hide from it. You have to move away from the water. And I'll take any questions if anybody has them.
Do you have any message you'd like to send to residents ahead of this storm?
The biggest message is watch the warnings, take the situation seriously. We know the water is going to come up as the storm passes. Wind is going to be tropical storm force along the coastline for sure, and significant rainfall is still expected. So we're expecting probably some localized flooding, potential for flash flooding, but we know we're going to have issues in the low-lying areas for sure. And just everybody take tonight to finish up preparations, and we'll provide more updates in the morning, and we expect the conditions to deteriorate throughout the day on Sunday.
Will West Hernando be taking pets?
Yes, West Hernando Middle School, that shelter will accommodate general population, special needs, and pet friendly.
It's the only shelter that's open right now.
That's the only shelter that's opening right now, or at 7 o'clock tonight.
7 o'clock.
Is there the potential for another shelter to open this time?
If there's a need, we have contingency plans lined up to open another shelter to support the first one. All right, good. Thank you. Everybody have a good night and be prepared.